Honest to Vlog.
Good morning, Oatmeal. So in Ali's last video, he talked about the whole fear of going to college thing, and as a small part of that, he mentioned that, he can't be an adult yet. And this whole concept of adultness is something I've been thinking about lately and would like to talk about. I think it begs the question of what being an adult really means. And when I say that I'm going to talk about it, I mean that I'm going to ramble about it and come to no conclusion, because I have no conclusion, and I'm kind of hoping, someone else can figure that out for me. Thanks. I definitely would not consider myself an adult at this point, nor would any of the other 4 members of this channel. There's definitely a line there of who is an adult and who is not, and it's always pretty obvious. You can look at someone and always kind of know, but it's really hard to figure out what is that criteria, what makes someone an adult or not. And I don't say any of this in a self-deprecating at all. I'm not saying that I feel like I'm irresponsible or immature or not smart enough or anything. That's not what my view of adult is. It's, I don't know, just this grown-up mentality, which I don't even necessarily like or think is a good thing. And in my experience with college, I really don't feel like it's related at all to this whole adult thing. If anything, when I went to college, I had much less responsibilities and obligations than I did when I was in high school, and the general college crowd seems to be much more childlike than high schoolers were. The whole college lifestyle thing is really strange if you think about it. I don't understand how we got to this point where it's this 4-year-long happy summer camp with no responsibilities, and that's supposed to prepare you for the rest of life. It's very odd that our culture got to that point. I don't know how it happened. And as a college dropout, I think I have kind of weird perspective on the issue. If I look at my decision to drop out, it does not feel like a responsible adult decision at all. It very much feels like me saying, yeah, F it, I'm gonna do what I want. But on the other hand, through that decision to drop out, I've come into the lifestyle where I'm at now, where I am now working nearly full-time and completely supporting myself, living by myself, completely self-sustained, a 100% normal adult lifestyle, sort of. But it doesn't feel like that at all to me. Even though I'm completely independent and self-sustaining right now, I spend every day doing whatever I want, and, I screw around on the internet and film videos and make music and whatnot, and it doesn't feel even close to what our society considers an adult lifestyle. But I wouldn't call myself irresponsible at all. It's almost like I'm just enjoying myself and doing too much of what I want and don't have enough obligations to be an adult. In which case, if that's what being an adult means, do I want that? Ever? Why does anyone? I think it's going to be really interesting to watch what happens with YouTubers as we grow older too. Because YouTube very much feels like this young, happy kid place, and yet there are people making a living off of it, and they're going to be growing older on the site and with the site, and it'll be really bizarre to see what it evolves into. Someone like Charlie McDonnell, I'm really curious to see what happens when he's 25. Will his content be at all there? Will he even be on YouTube anymore? I think a big part of it is just the society view of it, that YouTube is something inherently silly and that adults are not supposed to be silly, which I think both of those mindsets are stupid. But basically, I really don't understand where this adult line is, but either way, I really don't think I want to cross it anytime soon, if ever.